Želim da umrem. Hello everyone and welcome to Explain, the series where I talk about complex political issues and try to explain them in less than 10 minutes. Recently, Serbia had a bit of an election, a parliamentary election to be more specific, where we chose our representatives in the National Assembly. So I thought to myself, it would be a good idea to explain, the political parties in Serbia, because 70% of my viewer base doesn't know what that is, and it would be a fun video. A fun video talking about politics, because, that's never backfired before.
Hillary Clinton. I will be voting for Hillary Clinton.
First, for those of you totally unfamiliar with Serbia, Serbia is a democracy. But yeah, Serbia is nominally a democracy. We elect a president, we have political parties. So right now our president is Aleksandar Vučić, who was elected in 2017. Every 5 years we have an election that elects a president. And every 4 years we have an election that is a parliamentary election where we fill out the National Assembly. President is the executive power of the entire country. He decides what goes and what doesn't go. The president also appoints the vice president, who at this time is Ana Brnabić, aka Ana Brnabić.
Serbian Prime Minister Ana Brnabić.
Then there is the legislative power, which makes up all the laws, which is the National Assembly, aka the Skupština in Serbian. The National Assembly has around 250 deputies, which are all assigned proportionally to the elections, which we just had in June 2020. And then we have the judicial branch, which is the Supreme Court, but nobody really respects that. That's kind of the gist of the Serbian governmental system, how it all works. In this video I'll be going over the major political parties which won the majority of votes, which isn't that much, but democracy. The main political party in Serbia is the SNS, which is this one, aka the Serbian Progressive Party, aka the Srpska napredna stranka. Now this is the biggest party in Serbia as of right now. They won over 60% of the votes and this many seats in the National Assembly. They are led by the current president Aleksandar Vučić, and they are very controversial. They have a lot of accusations being held against them about being corrupt, about using bots on the internet to boost their popularity, hiring people based on if they are a part of their political party or not. This is all alleged. I'm not saying this. I'm just making a video, so don't shoot the messenger, please. Hvala puno. So SNS stands in the upper right corner of the political compass. They're kind of the Serbian version of the US Republicans. They want to join the EU, they want good relations with the West. However, they also want good relations with Russia and China. Their main focus is developing the economy, because the president of Serbia, aka the leader of the SNS party, has claimed by 2025 the average Serbian salary will be around 900 euros. Right now it's around 500. And yeah, as I mentioned before, they are fairly controversial. Some of their controversies include hiring people based on their party status, giving out sandwiches and other goods so people would vote for them, and also silencing the press and the opposition. Again, this is all alleged. I'm not saying this, I'm just making a video. And yeah, that would be the SNS party. The second most popular party in Serbia right now is the SPS, or the Socialist Party of Serbia, aka Socijalistička partija Srbije. They are led by Ivica Dačić, who is the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Yeah, they got around 11% of the votes. They are on the upper left side of the political compass. Their primary objectives are having strong social programs, social justice, and equality. You kind of guessed that when they're called the Socialist Party of Serbia. They're also into democratic socialism, which, calm down all you Bernie supporters, they're not that great. They were founded by Slobodan Milošević, which is, that one guy that who was in charge of Serbia during the 90s. Their primary controversies are their fairly nationalistic, which again is good or a bad thing depending where you stand on the political spectrum. They were founded by Slobodan Milošević, which again, good or bad thing depending where you are on the political spectrum. Yeah, that's the SPS. Next up we got SAPIC, who isn't even a political party, rather someone who ran as an individual. He was an ex-water polo player. He was the director of the Serbian municipality of New Belgrade. I don't really know how to explain this, I don't even understand myself. SAPIC. Next up we got the fourth most popular party, aka POX, aka Pokret Obnove Kraljevine Srbije, aka the Movement of the Restoration of the Kingdom of Serbia, who are a monarchist party and one of my favorites because of how absurd they are. So yeah, they were formed in 2017 from another monarchist party. Essentially they are mixed from people from SNS and that previous monarchist party. They are ran by Žika Gojković. And their primary objective is to create a constitutional monarchy and bring back the royal family from the UK. How they're gonna do that? No one knows, not even themselves, but hey, objectives other than creating a monarchy is to kind of decentralize the government. So yeah, monarchist party, 2.7% of the votes. Okay, next we got the fifth most popular party, Enough is Enough, or Dosta je bilo, or DJB for short. Now, DJB is kind of the opposite of the previous two most popular parties. While they stand for joining the EU, this one doesn't, and they are extremely sovereignist. They want to have full control of Serbia that isn't dependent on any other foreign powers, neither Russia, nor China, nor the EU. And yeah, that's kind of it. Their site is really weird and God knows what the f they stand for. They just list a bunch of information which every kindergartner is instilled in them as their values. So yeah, DJB. Next up we got another ridiculous party, only by name, also known as the Broom Party, aka in Serbian METLA. They're kind of a single issue party, but not really. Their primary objective is to reform the Serbian government and draining the swamp. That means getting rid of corruption and getting rid of people in political connections to find work, and also getting rid of false diplomas. They're run by Miloš Ivanović, and they're a fairly new political party that got onto the scene just this year in 2020. So yeah, METLA. Next up we got another single issue party, not really. Also known as the Savez Vojvođanskih Mađara, aka the Vajdašagi Mađar Suvečeg, aka SVM. Now SVM, as I mentioned before, not really left and the right. They're Hungarians who are running to protect the interest of Hungarians living in Vojvodina, which is an autonomous region in the north of Serbia, which has a bunch of Hungarians. Their primary interest is to ensure the rights of minorities, mainly being the Hungarians, more EU integration, more rural development, because a lot of these Hungarians live outside of big cities, and also border control, because we all know how Hungarians feel about illegal immigration. Me. And yeah, those would be the major political parties of Serbia. Let me know what you think. Would you vote for some of them? Have you already voted? Are you just apolitical and don't really give a shit? Let me know in the comment section below. My name is Nick and you've watched Living Ironically in Europe.
Jednog grba Kamila odmah se pomama.